welcome to Zeus Angel Tarot. Today we are going to find out what the spirits have for you in your life, okay? In your love life or whatever area that your guides want to highlight today. Let's cleanse the energy. Today is a good day for finances in the astrology. It's a good day to have compassion and gentleness in your relationships. It's a good day to stretch your body, move your body, and it is a good day to avoid conflict by having compassion in your love life. Okay, so let's get into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, lend me your ear. What do you have for the Capricorn? Two of Cups. Now, this is a relationship. It isn't always a love relationship. These readings are general. Roles can be reversed. If you want a more specific reading, please email me for a private reading. That is the only way to get a real reading. So this could potentially be a water sign. I'm going to find out why that's there. The Two of Cups came out in a challenged position. Let's see why that's there. Once again, as I was saying, it isn't always a romantic relationship, the Two of Cups. Okay, we have the King of Wands. King of Wands. So there could be a helpful person around you. Could be a fire sign as well. Ooh. We have the Magician on the floor. Hold on 1 minute. So those of you, if you're single or if you're in a relationship, it's like you want to create that. I feel like you guys want to manifest a relationship here, okay? And the Page of Cups. It could be a new relationship. Spirits, angels, and guides. What do we have for Capricorn in their love life? Ooh, Four of Wands. Wow. Some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, I think that you're wanting to potentially take things to the next level with the Four of Wands. Thank you. Four of Wands. So this does kind of look like it could be a romantic relationship that you're trying to manifest or that you already have. Seven of Wands. But there's some defensiveness here. We're going to find out what that is, okay? There could have been some arguing, fighting. There's some challenges here in this relationship. And let's see why that's there. Why is the Seven of Wands here? I sometimes see the Seven of Wands as somebody who has trust issues. It could just be that you're fighting. Now, keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a one-to-one. If you want a one-to-one, please email me. Three of Pentacles there. Why the Three of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles doesn't always mean that there's another person in your relationship. Three of Pentacles is actually really a work card. A lot of you guys are work. Listen, you're a Capricorn, okay? One thing I know about the Capricorns is that you guys are very work-oriented, okay? Very work-oriented. Now, work sometimes gets in the way of your relationships because you are go-getters. You're just kind of meant to be leaders here. The Death card and the Four of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys could be on the outs with someone. The Four of Wands is here twice. There's a change in your relationship. Could be for the better, it could be for the worse, but we have the Death card here. This is a major change. The Death card in this deck is really weird. But either way, there's a major change. Now, you guys are all different. You guys all have different storylines that you're on. Okay, your relationship is changing. But I'm not getting what the blockage is here. I think the blockage is that with the Four of Wands, potentially that some of you guys somebody wants to take this relationship to the next level, but it's not going there, is what I'm hearing, okay? And some of you guys, obviously with the Death card, it could be that you ended things or that things ended between the two of you because you couldn't agree on what you wanted, where you wanted the relationship to go. Right? And the Four of Wands is like a proposal of marriage or moving in together. We have the Death card here twice. Oh, wow. I think a lot of you guys broke up or things ended. You can't make this up, all right? You got the Death card in both decks, 2 different decks here. The spirits today are saying that this relationship could have ended or it could be on the way out because you guys can't agree on what you want, okay? Interesting. Let's get some advice here. Actually, first, let's see what the other person is thinking. Those of you who are single, this is pulling past energy more than likely. If you guys watch a lot of tarot on YouTube, it pulls past energy. Sometimes it pulls the energy of a relationship from years ago. So just keep that in mind. This is past energy. Even if you guys potentially are talking to somebody new, maybe you don't agree that you both want marriage. There's something about the Four of Wands, which is taking things to the next level, that really has things divided in your love life here. So let's see the other person. Spirits, angels, and guides. What does what are the person on Capricorn's mind? What are they thinking? First card we have that flipped up is the Page of Pentacles. This all goes back to finances and money. Page of Pentacles. Give me more on that. I think some of you guys could potentially, I'm making an assumption here that you put your work before this relationships. All right. The Temperance card. Interesting. This person wants to work with you. There it is again, the Four of Wands. Okay, some of you guys could have chosen a career over a relationship. What is this person thinking right now? I'm not picking up any red flags on this person. So if you have, except for here we go. Yes, this is past energy with the Ten of Swords. 5 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Oh my God. Oof. Woof, I do not like that in a reading. I do not like that in a reading. I think that you guys ended things messily. It could have been a messy breakup. The Star. Yeah, but with the Ten of Swords in reverse, this is past energy, you guys. The spirits want you to heal from this, okay? Now, I feel like somebody chose something over this relationship. Could have been you. You could have chosen career over this, whatever the case may be. With the Star there, this is saying this is over and done. That period of your life is over and done. Okay. They want you to heal. The Ten of Swords in reverse, that relationship probably isn't coming back. And if it does, it's never going to be the same. Because the 5 of Swords in the upright is somebody who really is deceitful, who really is self-serving, who really is like not there for you. So at first I thought that the Temperance meant that somebody wants to work things out with you. But with the Temperance and the Star, that's just healing. That's just moving on. Let's see why this 5 of Swords is here. And honestly, this is one of those situations where rejection is protection. Okay, because the Star there tells me that you are aligning with what you're supposed to be doing in life. And this person, this situation is not it for you. There's something else out there. This is your energy, the Devil. Damn. I told you. Some of you guys got out of a trauma bond. And I do not sugarcoat things in here. So if you get triggered, that just means that there's some part of the truth in this. A lot of you guys got out of a trauma bond, and I feel like this could have even been something that was almost a serious relationship. I feel like most of you guys, this wasn't a fling, because the 4 of Wands is here. You could have even been married to this person, or it was a serious relationship. It's potentially that someone strung you along for a really long period of time, but Most of you guys got out of something that was serious, or it was long term, and it was toxic, and it was a trauma bond. And I feel like some of you guys maybe didn't see at first what this person was about. Page of Wands. I think there's somebody new on the horizon here. You could even be talking to somebody new right now. This is a really good sign. And I feel like this is where you came from and this is where you're going. Especially once you start doing the work to realize that what you had with this past person was a trauma bond. And what is a trauma bond? I hope that you guys all know what a trauma bond is. I don't believe in twin flames, but it's okay if you do. A lot of the times people will stay in a relationship because they think it's their twin flame, but it's actually a trauma bond. Okay, so, and the way that that works is that they probably remind you of someone. They probably remind you of a parent who is toxic to you, something like that, okay? Especially if you're like, oh, they're all the same. No, honey, it's your trauma. And you had a trauma bond. So that's fine. That's good. Learn the lesson and keep moving forward. Why is the devil here? Now, the devil is your energy. This is Capricorn energy. But it's also being bonded to something. You see those two right there in chains? This is the devil bonding two people together. That's why I'm saying it was probably a trauma bond, meaning it was probably really hard to get out of. Those kind of relationships, you get really addicted to them. You get really obsessed. Now, if it was a good relationships, you wouldn't have gotten those feelings of obsession and addiction. That only comes with trauma bonds and toxic relationships. This is the death card again. Yeah, it's just over. It's just done. So what I'm going to do now is see who you could potentially meet. Let's pull some new energy. Let's get some good vibes in here. Whew, that was heavy. Ooh, trauma bond. Yikes. All right, but I feel like a lot of you guys, because you're Capricorns, you're more work focused anyways, okay? You have to get, you're the goat, you are the goat, and you need to get to the top of that mountain, okay? If you guys came here wondering if you're going to get your ex back, this isn't that type of reading. That ex, no. They don't want to come back. And if they do, things are going to be the same. You do not want that ex back, okay? You do not want that ex back. This is not one of those readings. And once again, I don't sugarcoat things. So if you're looking for one of those readers who's going to lie to you and tell you your ex is going to come back and that they're going to be perfect, I'm not your reader. What I'm pulling today is a Capricorn who had a trauma bond that is now over. That is the reading. And now we're going to pull the new energy. Okay, so we have the Chariot here. So this is going to be your next relationship. And could be a water sign, actually. The Chariot there. The Chariot. There are two paths before you. Some of you guys could go on a trip. You could potentially go fishing, or you're going on a trip, you're traveling, maybe you're getting a new car. But with the Chariot, there are new paths in front of you. And those of you who are still curious about an ex, this is saying that you're stuck between moving on and going back. If you related to the first part of the reading, I wouldn't go back to that because it was a trauma bond. Okay, let's see the new person. Could be a Cancer here. Give me the next person Capricorn's going to be talking to. This page keeps coming out, meaning this is a new person, okay? But also potentially there could be an age difference. It could be a water sign because we've got Cancer. Doesn't have to be. Look at people's rising sign. If you're an astrologer, you'll understand that the rising sign is actually very important. Six of Swords. This lets me know that this is going to happen once you finally move on from that trauma bond or from your ex. But potentially one or the both of you could be in a place where you're healing. There could also be some distance here. We have the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Could be a long distance relationship. Okay. Give me one more card about the new person. I don't want to take that. Give me one more card about the new person. Ten of Wands. Ooh, okay. Why is the Ten of Wands there? This could be the type of person who takes on too much. Why is the Ten of Wands here for the new person? Could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Saggy. The Fool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Some of you guys, this could be a long distance relationship. Could also be a same-sex relationship. But the Fool here, I feel like this could be saying that it was really difficult to start over. Could also be an Aries. Okay, so how is Capricorn going to meet this person? I'm really picking up on a long distance thing. That's not going to be for all of you. King of Wands. Ooh, oh my God. This could absolutely be. First, we started out with water sign, but I'm picking up heavy on fire sign energy. King of Wands, Five of Wands. This is going to be someone who's very sought after. The King of Wands and the Five of Wands. Ooh. This is a very eligible bachelor. And now it doesn't matter about the gender. It could be a woman. It could be a man, but this is someone who's this is a catch here. This is someone who has a lot of options for when it comes to dating. Okay, how's Capricorn going to meet this person? For the new person. This is destiny. Ooh, this is destiny. Some of you guys could meet this person at a casino because we have the Wheel of Fortune there. But this is destined fate. So in other words, because I don't know how many of you guys are going to see this, the way that you meet them is going to feel fated. It's going to feel like this is really meant to be because this is your destiny. Now let's see if this is going to be long term. Just because someone comes into your life, you know, and it's destined, doesn't mean they're meant to stay there. Ooh, I'm picking up on a heavy, heavy Aries energy right now. Actually, there's something in Aries with the astrology right now. Will this be long term? I'm feeling like potentially this could be long term because this is the Father card. Some of you guys, they could be like in law enforcement. They could be a father figure. They could, this also deals with control. Okay, will this be long-term, this new person? Ooh, this could potentially be long-term with the Ten of Pentacles there. Ten of Pentacles isn't really a relationship card. This person this could be you as well, okay? The Ten of Pentacles is like a lot of money, like an inheritance amount of money, okay? So somebody here is really stable financially, and that could be you, Capricorn, but you guys are the GOAT. So this person could be very well connected. It could be like a power couple with the two of you. Will it be long term? That's not really a relationship card. Okay, so it's not really telling me. I mean, honestly, it's really hard to predict that because there's so many of you guys that are going to come across this. But it's up in the air as to whether or not this will be a if it will lead to marriage, in other words. So, because we have the Two of Pentacles there, I think there's somebody's here is going to be unsure. Kind of like I don't know. Potentially somebody here could be balancing a whole lot. Now, that could be you, okay? Because I know the Capricorns, you guys work a lot. I was kind of getting that message in the beginning that to make sure that you're not overworking yourself and that you're giving time for a relationship to develop. Okay, we're going to get some of these cards, and then I'm going to get out of here. These cards are really, really specific, so they might not relate to you. They're the fortune-telling deck. It almost always talks about money, so let's see what we get for the Capricorn crew. Some of you guys, honestly, there could be some money in the future for you. The Ten of Pentacles, an inheritance, or you could meet somebody who's well-connected. Let's see. Main male. So I feel like potentially, now remember, this has nothing to do with gender because I have no idea what your gender is, but main male. So this could be, this could say that you'll potentially be official with someone. Then we have poverty. I've never known a poor Capricorn. Well, that's not true. So poverty, why is that here? Poverty. Nobody likes that. And then we have bad health. Oof. I think someone's going to come in here to help with your situation here. Somebody around you could be suffering with health issues. One more card. All right. And we have adjudication. I sometimes see this as like in a courtroom. You could be dealing with court matters. Sometimes it talks about marriage. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. Come to the All Signs this weekend because I'm going to be raffling off some free tarot questions. Just make sure that you subscribed and that you've hit that bell if you want to receive a free tarot question from me. If you would like a paid reading, you can email me, ZeusAngelTarot@gmail.com. I'll see you later. Bye.